Welcome back, fellow Tenno, and today I'm going to be answering the question of how long does it really take to get into Warframe? Well, first off, let's look at what I have. So, you go to Profiles, My Profile, and you go to Stats. Here, you can say General Time, Time Played. So it says I've played for 75 hours. And you're like, that's a lot of time. Why would I get invested in this game if it only really gets good around that point? Well, that's mostly because a lot of the time I've spent here is grinding and setting things up to have all of this at this point. As we can see in my codex, I haven't even done the War Within. And well, I'm not going to play this, it takes too long. Wait a second, because to get to the second dream, to get to the War Within where everyone is like, play this game, it's really good. I can assure you that you can do that in about 24 hours total. Tops. And because of a very simple fact that you don't have to be playing this 24/7 in order to build things. And the important thing is that grinding in this will not be your top priority when you first start playing. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to start off with a Mark 1 Bratton or Mark 1 Paris. So what's going to happen is you're going to level this to 30 and you're going to buy whatever the second one of this is and you're going to level it as well. And that may seem difficult at first, but I assure you it's not. The only thing you're not going to change is your melee weapon, which is going to be a Skana or a Mark 1 bow. And you're just going to use this melee weapon and fight this guy. He's going to go down easily enough using the two mods, Pressure Point and Fury. Gonna go down very simple. You're going to go to Mercury, beat that out. You're going to go to Mars, and you're going to go directly from here to here and do this mobile defense 8 to 10. Then you're going to go to Gravitas and do a Sabotage. If you do not have any of these completed, the Cephalon Fragment is you just need to go out and just full clear an area. The easiest for that would be pretty much anything not completely endless like a survival. You can do a capture if you're into those. Any of the sabotage or exterminates that you did going up to here. And then the defeat 150 enemies, do a sabotage, kind of just sit in a room. If you feel like doing a defense mission in order to get that, go for it. Survival or excavation, any endless is easy enough. Then you go to Phobos and you make a beeline straight to Iliad. Exterminate, spy, capture, rescue. All of these are easy enough to do within like 3 or 5 minutes. Ignore the enemies, get it done and over with. This guy is a glorified enemy. Glorified common enemy. He goes invisible, don't worry about it. You can go for mobile defense and the rush Arcwing mission if you're confident in your abilities. In order to get there, it might be quicker. I just go through here. It's very simple. You're still in your Warframe. Call it a day. And then you're able to go here, complete War on Lich Krill. You're going to shoot his back using the Bratton. Standard Bratton this time, because your Paris or your Mark 1 Bratton should be maxed out. Your second one might be close to being maxed out. If it's not, don't worry about it. Just buy the Mark 1 Bratton or the Bratton, whichever one you have not maxed out. Go here, shoot his back, and use your bow or Skana to kill him. Then you're going to go to Series. Once you're here, you are going to go through this path. I found this easiest because it gets you to your assassination targets. Then you have to do a hijack mission. Hijack missions are very annoying. Go to public. If there's someone there, they can help you. If not, what you're going to want is 2 mods. Any other mods are secondary. These 2 mods being
Excellent armaments, operator.
redirection
Please return
and fast
covered
deflection.
in blood.
These two mods will enable you to power the Fomorian reactor core in order to get this done and over with. The 930 shields is your battery for that. Fast deflection, make sure that they come back quicker, so that way you can just run through the mission as quickly as possible. So once you've gotten to Ceres, you'll go to Jupiter. Once again, you're going to be taking this path from a rescue to a capture, to a spy mission, to a sabotage, to the assassination of Allied B. You're going to focus Allied B, and then focus the Zanuka. And when you get to Saturn, you'll notice that you need to complete Baal on Europe. So you're going to go to Carpo and exterminate. Easy enough. And on Europa, you're going to notice that you need to complete Teshub in the Void as well as the Stolen Dreams quest. If you followed any of my other videos, you should have completed the Stolen Dreams quest and Teshub as well if you've been doing Hepit in order to grind Lith Relics. If not, you've already unlocked this by going here. It's a survival. Easy enough, just do 5 minutes and get out, go to the Void, do that. Once you're here, you'll go to Europa. I took this path to Morax, to an interception, to a hijack, which is annoying, but it must be done, to an exterminate. And once you've done that, you'll go back Saturn Junction. On Europa, you'll have access to the Void again. I haven't used this yet because it's not necessary. And once you're on Saturn, you'll be able to take Cassini to Numa, to Engladius, to Helene. Helene is where you'll be able to grind affinity for your weaponry in order to rank them up, so you get more MR, so you'll get better weaponry. To Tethys, to General Sargus Ruck. You're going to shoot his glowing blue crystals whenever he does a fire attack. Get it done and over with. Use a high damage weapon, either Heck, the Lex, or the Vectis. If you're having trouble hitting the front or back of him, use Magnetize. The first time it will do your full duration, whatever that might be, possibly a 15 or 17 to 18 second ability. Then the next time, it will only be like 2 or 3 seconds at most. So using something like a Bratton is perfectly okay for this. Just don't forget to use Serration and Split Chamber and whatever other damage mods. Then you'll be able to go to Uranus. Once you're on Uranus, you're going to go to Ariel and find the Oculus. You're going to scan them, call it a day, and complete the Natal quest. Once you get to the Neptune Junction, you'll start the second dream. Note that this does not take any time. You can all do this in one sitting. The multiple capture missions are the only captures, sabotage, whatever. Those are the only things that'll take up time. So if you do them all at once, it may take like 4 or 5 hours. And once you do the second dream quest, you'll still only have like a Skana or something. But I assure you, you can do it. I have video footage to prove it. Call it a day. And then you'll be able to complete the second dream where everybody says the game starts. So once you've done that, you'll do your second dream quest. I've completed it, and you'll unlock Neptune at the same time. This is where you'll follow this path: capture, rescue, exterminate, spy, and an assassination of the hyena pack. But most importantly, you'll unlock the index. If you have Rhino, this is easy. Get 30,000 credits and do this on public. You will be carried, you will be able to survive. That's the important part. Then you'll get 100,000 credits out of this. Keep doing minimum investments, low risk, and you'll be able to get all the credits you'll ever need. Then when you hit up Pluto, you'll have Chroma systems, but you won't be able to build them yet. You'll need to get to the Sedna Junction, which will also, coincidentally, allow you to complete the War Within quest. This quest is slightly longer than the second dream quest, but when you get to Sedna, you will be able to start doing this to here, and then doing this is something called the Arena. This will allow you to fight Kayla Dethame and get the Saren Systems blueprint to finally build Chrome. You will most likely already at this time be in a clan, a dojo, and you'll be able to get the Volt Systems blueprint from your Tenno lab in order to have the final piece to Chroma. Sedna is the latest piece you'll get, at Marrow. But this also, once you hit here, you'll be able to get Hydron, which is an upgraded version of Helene, Saturn, for grinding. Affinity for your weaponry to level them up. And once you're there, you'll notice that there is not another junction except to go to Eris. This Patient Zero will get you Mesa, but it is not necessary. All other quests are activated through the Codex. Things such as the Sacrifice, the Apostasy Prologue, Prelude to War, and then the New War. Wherever that might be. So, if you know what you're doing, and you followed this rough guide as well as my other videos, or just this rough guide, you should be able to do this if you really, really want to speedrun this in a handful of hours. 24 hours tops. If you just want to get the gist of what this game is about, to talk with your friends about with it, or just to see what all the hype is about. So with that, thank you Tenna, and I will see you all next time. Don't forget to like and sub.